Good afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. Today is February the 10th. It's 2 o'clock. Temperature is about 76 degrees. Wind's blowing at probably 10 to 15 miles an hour southwest. But this one right here, this is number 75 magnolia tree. It was a double deep 8. And they had food, but I want to show you some stuff here. They're dead. We had too much cold too quick. They had food. They had food in the top. This one here has food. It has honey over there, but it had dead bees in it because it was too cold for them to move from one place to another. Now they had sugar on the top, but they ate the sugar that was over their little group right here, and they couldn't. I'll show you. Okay, this is where the brood was at. It's got bees down in there, but the honey was right here. They couldn't get to it. Right here. Right here. All this is capped honey. Capped honey here. Bees, dead bees was right here. That's on the north side. And I haven't even gone to the bottom yet, but I know there's no bees down there either. They had honey here. Pollen all in here. The bees was right here dead. They had honey on that one. So, just because your bees don't have honey, and it was so cold I didn't even get out here. And I should have, when I left the hive. Notice I had another hive, this smaller hive. Now this one, this is where the bees was at. The blue queen is right there. So what we'll do is just shake them off. But they had honey here, and they had honey here. So, if your bees are dying because of the cold, they weren't used to this cold either. So, don't think it's bad. It just happens. Anybody says, well, it's cold, but I didn't lose any bees. These bees are dead. I know people say, well, wait till it's warm. Well, it's been warm all day today. That one had a bunch of dead bees, but they got food. So we're the bees that we have left, we're not done with the cold yet. They say that thing down in Pennsylvania that checks for the weather said we're going to have 6 more weeks of cold weather. Down here in South Carolina, we don't use one of them. We don't have those things down here. We use squirrels. And the squirrel says we won't have 6 more weeks of cold weather. And us being us, we trust the squirrels. Okay, this one down here is about the same thing. Bottom is probably covered. But the bees that are still living, they will use all this stuff here for their spraying. The bottoms are about empty. foundations up. The bees are gone to the top. Two dead down on the bottom, which we will get rid of them. But we call that life. You know, I have some people ask me, well, they don't ask me. When I first started, I heard that a lot of people was asking things like, "You're going to charge that much for a box of bugs?" Yep. Yep, we are. I'm going to come back with the vacuum cleaner and clean them out. Here's the sugar that was up there. Only, see this part right here where there's no sugar? That was turned this way. This is all heating out underneath it. And it was too cold for it to get into it. We're lucky that we don't get that too much that way. And this next one over here, just the way it is. We're going to go over here and look at this next one now. So y'all have a great one. We'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.